got these other countries like shit. What's happening? You know?
Busting their chest side.
You know?
Egypt fighting against Egypt.
Done. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
and that's what you have now. In the streets, bro, it's uproars. Man, every time you look up, somebody fucking marching and protesting, even though it be on some wicked shit. But they marching against the government. You know what I'm saying? In every kingdom, it was always the same thing, bro. People marching against the system. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got Edomites marching against the system.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's
I get more around like a mob.
For verse 5. Went up. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
It's making itself known right now. I know what you're doing. Hey, it's being made manifest through who? The mouth of the prophets. We letting it be known. I set forth my apostles last. You know what I'm saying? And the apostles bringing out exactly, hey, warning to the T. Dollar gonna crash. You know what I'm saying? Depression. This is gonna be all kind of fucking bullshit going on through this place, bro. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better. That's a lot. Yeah. There's
It's Ecclesiastes 7. It's right there.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
See, you know what I'm saying? The scripture just said, it said that the world has, it said for like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And this scripture just brought out saying it's better the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. See, the fact that this month is at the end of this is the best thing that ever happened to the planet Earth.
Somebody gave me Esau that Jacob was got that father when Esau left. Second
Yeah. We got it right here. You got it on there. Want to run that right now? Because being like this kingdom going down, this is the end of this kingdom, and that's why the scripture saying it's better for the end of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some shit. You know, it's better. It's better the end of this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because the beginning, which was gonna be the, you know what I'm saying, our shit, our kingdom. You know, but this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Damn, yeah, now you know we've been getting that work in. You know what I'm saying? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I start at 6. I love to start at 6. Then I did consider these things, that they were all made through me alone and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. So hey, look, man. Hey, even like with these curses, hey, bro, it ain't stopping till you. How about y'all try to take it off of us, man? Okay, and he'll be in this wicked ass kingdom. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of time, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow it?
Keep in mind, what the scripture you read, that is the end of the thing, then the beginning. And he asked him, when is the end? Okay, go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
And that was a symbol to show you by him grabbing his heel that he was basically pulling them. I'm pulling myself out, and I'm gonna pull you down from you coming out first. You the first ruler, because the first child's supposed to get the inheritance. But we know the story of Jacob and Esau. So when he pulled them out, All right, this your kingdom? Okay, you get out first, you get the, boom, I'm gonna pull myself out then after you, and guess what? It's gonna be my shit. Go ahead.
For the end of for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And that's the last. You know what I'm saying? That is the end of a thing. So it's gonna be real good when this devil fucking go down.
Yeah, appreciate
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
This is what you got. Negative.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I got 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. Then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Because going back to what did Jacob and Esau, the scripture said that it said for Esau at the end of the world. Oh, it's Salaki. And it said, and he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were first born of him, Jacob's heel, so like Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And see, right now, that's exactly what's happening. Because the hell we put by the mouth of the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
I'm prophesying this kingdom's gonna fall.
Pulling his ass down out of rulership, man. But only through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
I think verse 6.
Go ahead.
It's Matthew 20:15. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Is thine eye evil? Yeah, is thine eye evil because I am good? Verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. You know what I'm saying? And that's the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right?
Verse 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and the ending in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. And people that it say shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works. You know, be ye doers of the word.
Not hearers of the word.
Be ye doers. You know what I'm saying? And do the will of my Father. Just a side note.
So what the doers gonna be justified.
Okay. And by faith, hey, and what they call us, faith-based Israelites. Hey, man. Okay. And what? Because what?
Faith makes you do all things, bro.
Yep.
You get up in the morning, and let's say you got to go to work. You having faith that your car gonna start up so you can get there. You have faith that your boss gonna pay you or send you a check. I mean, you having faith in those things. It ain't just something that can happen. Because truth be told, Esau can say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna pay him this week. What you gonna do?
And you know he'll be justified too.
Yeah, he would. He would. He can say, he actually say, hey, I paid him.
By they unrighteous decree.
He can say, hey, I paid him. And what you gonna do about it? You might go poke all his tires, bust the windows out, but guess what? You still ain't got your check. You know what I'm saying? And that's just having faith in bullshit, truth be told.
But you know, and going back to what the brother's saying, faith makes you do everything. You got to have that portion of faith. The Lord He has to give you a portion of faith to do this, bro. To walk around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers acting like wearing a beard on their faces, like, you know, like, I don't understand that. You know?
Like a nigga ask you to polish shit. Keep this pile of shit. Nigga, you just growing hell in your face.
And look, and Con, you also gotta have that faith to just be like, well, so the most I don't give a fuck about going to college and getting a degree and having a better paying job. You gotta have faith that the Lord gonna take care of your ass, man.
Yeah, hey, bro, it's basically just be content. It tells you basically just be content with what He provides for you, bro. Because understanding you're a slave, bro, you gotta understand you're a slave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no knock. Let's say you went to college before, you got into the truth, and you got a degree, and you did this and that. I mean, that's just your lot. He just had that happen for you.
Appreciate it. Go ahead. Hey, this is Matthew 6:11. give us this day our daily bread. Okay? So the Lord gonna give you what you need rather than what you want.
It says this day. So
Yeah.
He not worrying about tomorrow. He not worrying about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You worry about right now because you're not promised tomorrow. That's why you say, most high willing, or
Ratazah.
How Ratazah. You know what I'm saying? What was it? 8?
Yeah. Verse 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
That's the elect. Sanctified means to set apart. So when everybody was made, when every spirit came down into these fleshly pieces of shit called bodies, you know what I'm saying? Through every reincarnation, that spirit, because the spirit are subject to the prophets. So your spirit always was doing what it was doing, but he had it set apart. You know what I'm saying? He'll go through 1,000 men, I found one. You know what I'm saying? So boom, boom, I'm gonna set him up, bam. He's gonna go through this, he's gonna go through this, he's gonna go through this. Through all those chess moves being made, the Most High always had it set apart who his elect men was gonna be, bro.
Yep.
You know?
That's because the scripture say I knew them from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. You know? Verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which have now abused, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
And that's 2/3.
I must continue reading. For verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and
benefits.
they that
Benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's that Judas, not that Judas press, that consolation on this side. They received their riches here versus on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you got your Jay-Z's, your Drake's, your Floyd Mayweather's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. And it say, and they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Went against it.
The same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, go ahead. I know you're going to go ahead.
Nah, this on him. This is Psalms 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and an honorable tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup.
That's they sowed wickedness, and they reaped it, and they reaped it, and they sowed it. However you want to put it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you're not gonna plant fucking seeds to grow apple trees and get pineapples and cucumbers and kale and all that, bro. Whatever you lay down is what's gonna come up, bro. So you lay down adultery, you lay down spiritual fornication, you lay down all that shit. When it's time to be judged, bro, you're gonna get the same thing in return, bro. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that word loaf, in the Hebrew, it says often with disgust or intolerance. Detest, like to dislike greatly. So they hate the Most High's laws greatly, bro, with a passion. They loathed it. They like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why they killed the prophets.
That's crazy, bro. Go ahead.
Because I was watching this movie, man. Like before I came into Tupac, I never watched them. You know the movies, them biblical movies and shit. I was watching Passion of the Christ. You know what I'm saying? And they had this one cat on there, man. Hey, bro, he was all like, you know, they got fucking Cesare Borgia playing the role and shit. But just, you know what I'm saying? Like they had this one cat on there. He was all about killing Yahushua, bro. He was like, shit, kill his ass, like kill him. He was all about it, bro. And I was like, ooh, you gonna have to see Yahushua, boy.
Proverbs 8:35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of Yahweh. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
And what kind of death, bro? Death by fucking pain, bro.
Grievous,
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Grievous.
Scriptures like that, bro. That's hurt.
And bro, in scriptures like that, you're not gonna hear from a goddamn pastor, bro.
Yeah, bro. You say you can't need love. Yeah, that's
What?
what.
The Lord is love.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, the scriptures say he's a man of war, bro.
What was that?
We ain't finished.
12. Yeah, you still on.
Yeah, I ain't read.
No, you ain't 13. You still on 7.
Oh, I thought you said read tonight.
Not the
Damn. Verse 13.
Nah, we're on. Yeah. Come.
And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
And the world was created for our sakes. You know what I'm saying? That's precepts you can throw all through this just to show Israel was those people, bro. You know what I'm saying? They said, don't be inquiring how their wicked gonna die, because they gonna get it by pain. It's gonna be nasty. You know what I'm saying? But just watch how miraculous it is for us that's gonna be saved once I will with that number, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all wanna go now? Alright, with that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostle, Elder Great Millstone, and we will. Peace, blessings, love, safety to you Akins on the four winds pushing this truth. Almost out of here, brothers. Let's keep pushing. Shalom.
Shalom.